Hello class, my name is Oscar Paz for HIN 5301. The title of the reading I'm presenting is What It Takes, Characteristics of the Ideal Personal Health Record. Overview of the presentation. I'm going to start with an introduction, then talk about the adoption, challenges, functions, and the principles for the personal health record. The personal health record, as defined by the National Coordinator for Health Information Technology, is an individual's electronic record of health-related information that conforms to nationally recognized interoperability standards that can be drawn from multiple sources while being managed, shared, and controlled by the individual. This is what the authors define as the ideal personal health record. And the reading introduces the personal health record as a tool to use in sharing health information, increasing health understanding, and helping transform patients into better educated consumers of healthcare. Slow personal health record adoption. One of the barriers the authors point to are technical, which they say is due to a failure of engineering of the personal health record. The example of this failure they provide is the lack of information flow among multiple organizations. Because personal health records do not automatically receive data, the lack of automation is challenging to maintaining a personal health record. The other barrier the authors point to is policy, which they say is due to delays with federal rules and national policies. The example of this failure is health data held by organizations that is not well linked, even within an organization. Challenges to the personal health record. The authors emphasize the issue of internet access affecting those with limited health literacy. The groups most affected by limited health literacy include people older than the age of 65, minorities, immigrants, low-income populations, and people with chronic mental or physical conditions. Competencies that the authors identify are navigating the web, searching for information, saving information, sending email, and working with online applications. They state that mobile phone use is higher for underserved communities than other forms of internet access. So this method can serve as a tool for consumers to access their personal health records. Other ways for improving these problems are by creating policies for improving internet access. Different personal health record functions. The authors believe that personal health records become valuable to consumers when their function follows the ideal definition set by the National Coordinator for Health Information Technology, which I mentioned at the beginning of this presentation. Consumers gain access for information to add to their personal health record through providers, health plans, family members, and the authors see the future functions of the personal health record as using information in health applications on the web, using their information for second opinions, and discussing their conditions with others in the same situation. Consumers who leave and go between organizations can benefit from a personal health record, as it will have the information accessible when they move. Thus, portability of the personal health record is a key factor in its adoption. Principles for the personal health record. The authors state that in a group setting, social network development and support are critical to bringing about behavioral change. Thus, developers of personal health records are beginning to consider how to create social networks to help change behavior. The four interactions to consider regarding personal health record adoption are personal health records to consumers, such as automated alerts, consumer to personal health record, such as updating health data, consumer to consumer, such as social networks, and personal health record to personal health record, such as the transfer of updated data. The authors point out that there is a gap in HIPAA that does not cover new personal health records. Thus, there is a need for an improvement of protection of online health information, developing tools for secure data exchange. Takeaways and questions. The ideal personal health record is more than a collection of medical records. It includes information that the individual generates, and it can include the interaction between individuals. Policies that are needed for the adoption of personal health records are policies on improving personal health record access and policies on the security of emerging personal health records. Questions to follow this presentation are: did the presentation change your concept of the personal health record? And did you see any issues with what the ideal personal health record should be like? This is a reference to the reading, and this is the end of the presentation. Please leave comments or questions in the forum. Thank you for watching.